Ralliers, Raymond here. I'm a gold leader with Young Living, and I wanted to jump on today and talk to you about actually living your passion. First of all, I wanted to tell you, my friend, that you were created for passion and for purpose. You were made for greatness and big dreams. So what does it mean to actually live out our passion? Does it mean in the day in and day out of the mundane, or the task of doing laundry or taking kids to and fro or going to our job back and forth, that we're absolutely living out our passion every day? Maybe not, right? Let's be real. Maybe not. But in some capacity, whether it be volunteer work, whether it be some of the day in and day out activities that we are up to, are we living out the greatest pieces of our heart that maybe back when we were a child we had these big dreams on our heart, maybe we tucked them away, or maybe we're actually living them out? My question to you today is, are you living your passion in some capacity? Maybe, again, it's not every day, 24 hours a day, but in some way you're being true to those things that really make you come alive and that you actually put here on earth to contribute. And some people might say, well, life just kind of happened and I'm just in it right now and I don't even remember what I'm passionate about or what my purpose is, other than to be a mom to my kids or to serve others in all of these different facets. I don't really know what makes me come alive anymore. So the first thing I want to ask you to do is to get to that place is you can list out what brings you the most joy and what really brings you passion into your heart. And so first, what you want to do is you want to take your bottle of joy and you want to place a drop right over your heart. You can breathe it in. A lot of folks say they may not like joy because it's very floral at first. That's okay. It will grow on you. Trust me, it will. I was one of the ones that was like, I don't know, it's a little floral. It's fabulous. It's so good for uplifting the spirit and uplifting maybe a great day. And uplifting the mood and the mind and really working on that limbic system of the brain. So you can always, when you diffuse it, you can always cut it or add to it with lemon or lime, and that makes a fantastic aroma. And it's heavenly, and it's not too floral. It's amazing, and it will grow on you over time. Trust me, it's one of my favorite oils now. So use joy as you're creating your list, and write out all the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that make you really come alive. And as you're looking at your list, look at, is there connectedness between some of these things? Are there things on this list that are kind of intertwined that I can start to look at and integrate into my daily life? Number two, sometimes our greatest struggles become our greatest advocate. So when you look back at your life, think about the things that you have struggled through, that you've gone through, that you've had hardships that now you could speak about, that maybe before you couldn't. And when you speak about those things, it actually helps bring life to another person because you get it, right? It's different when you can talk about things in life, but when it happens to you and you can speak to that also becomes some people's greatest passions. For instance, if hardships didn't happen, or a certain illness didn't happen, or a certain experience, they then go through this process, and then it becomes fuel to then go and help others that are in that same boat. And so you can start to look at what are the things that you can speak to. And I know for some, you don't want to maybe deal with that because it's something that's happened and you're kind of moved on from it. But take a look at that. Just re-look at that again and think about how that can also fuel some of the passions of life, because you now have a voice that you didn't have before in that area. And then the third thing is that sometimes, I will say this, sometimes our greatest passions come in unexpected packages. And you guys, I'm just going to give you my little story really quick. And that is that Young Living came to me in an unexpected package. I was not looking for it. I was running the opposite way. For 9 months, I said, heck no, I'm not doing this as a business, because I had all the assumptions and all the wrong ideas that I thought it was without actually knowing. And I didn't realize at the time, I do now, that God knew better for me what I didn't know for myself, and that Young Living was one of my greatest gifts, and that a struggle that I had prior to Young Living, back when I was 19, I'm a cancer survivor, that would also become like one of my greatest gifts and my greatest fuel for my passion, because I have such a passion now to help people along health and wellness. And so if Young Living has knocked on your door, at least the business side of it, and you've thought, I could never do that because I'm not a salesperson, or because, it's X, Y, and Z, you have all these ideas of what you think it is, I'm going to ask you to take another look, because I probably thought the same things and I was dead wrong. You guys, Young Living came to me in a package that has now freed my family financially. We are changing lives in health and wellness every single day. We're helping other people. It's phenomenal. And there's so much soul freedom and personal growth that has occurred in my own life with my own junk and stuff that this business asks of you, and it is incredible. And I've met some of the best friends of my entire life because we're all in it together, helping others with wellness, purpose, and abundance, which is Gary's mission. So that's my story of living out my own passion with Young Living. And I always tell people, you know, you got to do what you love. And if you're not doing what you love, you're not passionate about what you're doing day in and day out at your 9 to 5 or whatever you're doing in life, then relook at that. How can you align your passion and your purpose? Because they go hand in hand. And if you lose a little bit of your purpose, go back to what brings you joy. Again, joy. So that's all I have for you today. One of the other things I just wanted to leave you with, 2 things actually, is the glory of God is man and woman coming fully alive. That's St. Irenaeus' quote. So figure out what makes you come fully alive and go do that in life. Okay, you guys, we have one life. Go do that and go be that in the world. Live your passion, live it out loud, and have a great rally. I'm going to leave you with one quote. You may have heard it before. It's my favorite quote of all time. And I wouldn't do this talk justice if I didn't speak it out. So here it goes. You probably have heard it before. It's fantastic. Marianne Williamson spoke it or wrote it, and Nelson Mandela gave it and did speak it at his 1994 inauguration. And it says this: our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. Do you hear that, guys? Don't play small. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. All right, you guys, go live your passion and have a great rally. Thank you.